What's going on, guys? It's Jeramon, and Air Max Day is right around the corner. So Nike is doing a Vote Forward campaign where they're letting us choose next year's Air Max Day release. We get to choose from 12 sneakers that were individually designed by 12 creatives that Nike are calling Revolutionairs. And they came up with some pretty dope designs, but there are also some designs that aren't so great. So let's break down my favorite and my least favorite Revolutionair Air Maxes. My favorite concept comes from Moscow native Artemy Lebedev, who uses the classic Air Max 97 silhouette with a blacked out reflective upper as well as a zip up shroud that covers the laces. If you know me, you know that I love reflective materials. It's one of my favorite looks on any sneaker ever. But you may or may not know that I love monochromatic designs as well, especially when there's a splash of a complementary color. And this blacked out colorway has a little hint of infrared on the midfoot. So these are really right up my alley. And in my opinion, these are the cleanest out of all 12 of the designs. And as of right now, they're sitting at the number 3 spot on the leaderboard. So if you like these just as much as I do, click the link you see in the description box below and vote for these so we'll be able to have a chance to cop these next year on Air Max Day. So that was my favorite design. Now let's talk about my least favorite design. And this pick was just way too easy for me. Venus X's take on the Air Max 97s is just way too bold for me. Now, Venus X is a DJ out of New York City, so that may explain the extremely loud design from the Harlem native. But to be completely honest with you, I actually enjoy the color scheme as they remind me of these tuned Air Max Pluses. But as you can see, this concept uses a KD8-like sock that goes all the way up, and they even feature laces throughout the entire sock collar. So I don't even know how one would put these on, how they would look, or how much they would even cost, but I almost feel like voting for these just so I could see Duke or Stanley rock these for a couple of games on the black top. Boy, would I pay to see that. My second favorite design from the Revolutionair Air Maxes comes from designer Noah Takakono out of Tokyo. Once again, this concept uses the classic Air Max 97 silhouette, but Kono uses a one-piece fly-knit upper that sounds extremely comfortable, but the standout feature in this design has to be the colorway, which is inspired by Tokyo's club scene and street culture. Obviously, you can't go wrong with black, but the Volt hits and the royal to purple gradient design on the upper is absolutely fantastic. So even though these are my number 1 favorite designs out of all the Revolutionair Air Maxes, I would totally be okay if these won the poll and released next year. The last design that I want to talk about is made by, I'm sorry if I get this wrong, Schenzel Chen, who is a graphic designer out of Shanghai. Initially, I was like, yo, these are way too crazy, but the longer I looked at them, the more I kind of liked them. They kind of remind me of a Buzz Lightyear Xenon girl from the 21st century type of sneaker, and I don't know, they kind of have an affable appeal to them, and I would be super interested to see how these would turn out in person. But would I ever actually rock them? Yes, of course I would rock them. Anyways, guys, that was my favorite, least favorite, and most interesting design that I saw out of all 12 Revolutionair Air Maxes. You can check out all 12 concepts as well as vote for your favorite design with the link you see in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If not, that's cool. We're still cool. My name's Aaron. Catch you in the next one. Peace. You're gonna be slipping all over the place if you don't wipe every single possession. Moving along to the cushion, the Zoom Rev 17 uses a 4-foot Zoom Air unit as well as a full-length lightweight Phylon foam midsole, and the overall experience is surprisingly comfortable. You're mainly going to be feeling the lightweight Phylon midsole, which has a sponge-like feel,